Hello, everyone. Good day, good evening to you wherever you are. I'm coming to you live from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And if you're first time watching me, welcome. A little bit short introduction of myself. Hi, I'm Susie. I'm an online business entrepreneur, mentor. I'm engaged to my lovely husband to be. I'm also a cat parent to two lovely kitties. Sadly, one passed away, and right now with my boy, and both of them are rescue cats. And I'm also a music teacher in profession. So I like to say that I'm continuing my 10 days of online journey of mine, which a little bit recap. I started on this Monday itself, the 20th, from day one about my big why, day two about the survey of the dreams, and the third day is about the survey dreams and the result. So today, the day four, is I'm going to talk to you how the dreams are possible with the opportunity working in this online business. So this is about it. Yeah, the opportunity of working online, basically about working in this online business. So I will be talking about my experience in 1 year in this business. So I have 3 points to point out. I'm sorry if you hear some bell sounds. My boy is here with me, so just yeah, he's just playing around. So let's start with point number one. So flexibility is something that I would really say is a very sad benefit to me, because in this online business, the flexibility is huge. I am still working at my full-time job, so basically I cannot I do a lot of mental work. I'm sorry, I just came back from work, so I'm trying my best to share. So I might have some blockage because it's been a tiring day. So yes, mental work, because I'm teaching as a music teacher. I do a lot one-to-one teaching. So every student of mine, they have their unique character. They need to. I have to be adaptable to how they learn from me. So there's a lot of mental work. I cannot apply one method to all. Sometimes some will not come to use able to adapt with the same method. So that's why I have so much mental work. It's hard for me. Let's say if I have another business which is more traditional that needs me to be there. So it's hard to juggle. It's like you have to multitask both sides, which I am definitely. I do love to do multitask, but I'm not crazy or extreme multitask person. So that's why the flexibility of this online business, because of its proven system that is doing the 90% heavy lifting for you, is just running behind you, doing all the internal thing, while you're just only doing the other percentage of putting your effort, building it, branding it, your business. So that's how flexibility of this business, and also in your own time, meaning that if you do follow me in my page where I said you can work it anywhere, anytime, with any of your devices, from your Android, Apple, computer, laptop, is it can be accessible as long as you have Wi-Fi internet connection. It's like you just imagine, even if you travel, I'm just sitting down at the seaside looking, and the computer is there. Just like a few minutes, I can just check my business. Even you can do that, so, or you can imagine you're at the mountain, of course need Wi-Fi connection, that you can take your phone out and see how your business runs. That's how flexible it is. Even in my job, while I was taking a break, if anytime when I'm free, I can just open on my phone and I just see or how it is. So that's how the flexibility. And also in the business, there's no deadline. There's no like you have to chase any like quota. You're not really selling. There's no selling. There's no recruiting. You are just only what you are just only do follow the certain training, which I'll be explaining later, and you're just following, just leveraging, just doing attraction marketing. That's how the flexibility of it. Yeah. So I can say the flexibility is something that is the biggest, the better side of this online business, and you are doing it while you are doing your main job. So that's the point number one. Now, the point number two is where in this business there you can say entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship, or they say it's the loneliest road, and you feel like you are walking alone, there's no one to support you. But I can say that it's just because sometimes you are facing the people close to you, especially family or friends. If they know about the business at first, they will say like, no, that's the rejection you get, that is normal. I have faced that, because they won't understand with what with now the current trend these days, the online platform is like an unknown space, an unknown territory. Of course, the skepticalness is there, but if you uh, go in further into the business, you find that the community is in there is quite huge. And if you not know how big it is right now, by today itself, it's already reached about 150k 150,000 members. 150,000, not 150. If you'd like to learn more, is where you register, watch the webinar, and there are steps in which is the fee. And I can tell you that the fee itself is risk free. It's refundable for 30 days. You get inside, get to know everything, and then you can see the community there is real. And the community itself comes from local to internationally. And if you say the business, what if my English is no good, or I'm not even a good expert, or expert advanced in English understanding, I will say this to you: every members there, as majority there might some of them do not know English as well, or their English is not strong, just basic. Because of their determination, their whys. If you like to know what the why I mean, you can watch back the day one. Their whys is that one that resonates to them to take the step in. So because of that determination, they, through the training in the online business, they overcome that language barrier, and they even learn how to pick up English as well. And the training itself is, I would say that there's also a translator or subtitles inside the training. So basically, it adaptable to all walks of life, no matter your English not good, or you say that I am from what background. There's a lot. Even I can tell you that there are grandparents doing in this business. So it's not about the age of, the limitation of age and the language and whatever you are from. It's just about the determination. Yeah. So I can say I am truly grateful for the support as well. That's why in the support, when they said that we have leaders, the leaders themselves are selfless, because they are willing to share their knowledge. They are willing to share every, what we call the golden nuggets. It means every formulas to how they build the business. They were like you once, that before they know about business, they came in with nothing, and now they are somewhere. So really, that's how huge and how determined and how strong the community uh, up today. Yes. And the next point is the training itself. Okay, the online platform, the digital world, they call it. If you know, if you know, or if there's opportunity to earn that dreams that I mentioned yesterday, and if the chances is high, you will definitely grab it. But of course, you'll be skeptical. You're like, it's online. How? I don't know. I'm not tech savvy. I don't know what is it. I can't even know how to coordinate a computer. That's where the training comes. Our training itself is quite extensive. Extensive means it really brings you back to the basics. Basics means to build your foundation. As a teacher myself, foundation is important. You might think that, oh, I know this, I want to, skip, I want to cut short. But I'll tell you this: if you skip, you cut short, you might only find yourself, your result is this small, and you're wondering why the others is so huge. Because people willing to go through the step by step, learn and grow bit by bit. And that is a good way, because I find that if you want to conquer your foundation, you want to really master it, and some of the training itself, you can replay as much as you want. There's no deadline as well. Like example, 10 topics you cannot 1 week itself finish all. I will tell you, the training is like mountain. So I was overwhelmed at first, but if you break it step bit by bit, like you are holding the, like the hammer, or you just break and break slowly, definitely you will reach your goal, because the training itself is like a pathway. It carves you to build your business to reach your dreams and goals. So that's how extensive. And it's, if you are lost, let's say the training is too hard for you, that's why we have the global community support as well. We have the coaches and mentors to guide you along the way. So it's all in one, like one package itself. So that's how the online business is already all in that 149 fee, which if you register, that's why if you say, oh, why so expensive and so so much, but I tell you this amount covers all this for just one time itself, one time payment. That's why there's no money subscription. It's all in one. I'm sorry, that's my boy. He's playing. So yeah, so that is it's and also is refundable as well. So that's where yeah, this is where the free workshop is. All you need to do is just register your name and email to learn much more about the business. And of course, it will advise you the next step. There are two ways, which is you follow my page, or you can pay in the 149. It's refundable 30 days. 30 days. That's why it's 100% risk free, and you can find out more. You get to see how the community is. You get to learn, talk to the members. You can even reach out to me as well to learn more what it's like, and how can I be an online business owner myself in the end of the day. So that's how much I can share. I can share much more, but because I have a time limit for this sharing. And don't worry, there's more to share the next day, which is tomorrow. I'll be sharing about the transformation about the business, online business to me, how it was before I know and how I am today. So I can say this, that the opportunities is a lot in this business. And if you really would like to learn more, I already mentioned in from the website, and you're always welcome to reach to me in anywhere you see me from, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or even LinkedIn. Yeah, I'll be there, happy to connect you through the inbox message. Yes. So that's it for my sharing today, and I hope to see you the next live tomorrow, same time, 10:15 p.m. And have a good day, good evening to you, and goodbye.